Welcome everybody to NAHA. I am your host, Smoker Pass, and for this segment of NAHA, we are reviewing Starbuzz White Mint. Right there. New flavor released by Starbuzz, part of the Bold line. And to get into this flavor, I'm going to take a couple puffs. It's minty with the white undertone. That's what I'm really getting from this. But you know what? That's not really helping you guys out. Hopefully, my next reviewer, MG Hookah, can better review this. And I will get back to you at the very end to give you my take on Starbuzz White Mint. Let's go!
Thanks a lot, Smoker Pass. It's MG Hookah here to give you guys my take on Starbuzz Bold's White Mint. So as you can see, very thick, dense white clouds coming off of this. With Starbuzz, you always get extremely thick smoke, so as far as that goes, as always, no surprise. But as far as the taste, it's a very solid mixture. You're going to get a really nice winter fresh spearmint sweetness to it that's going to make your mouth water, and it's going to have that really strong cooling effect that you would get with a peppermint flavor. That's going to clear your throat out, clear your nostrils out, clear your senses completely. It's a really solid mixture overall. But as far as mixing potential goes with it, I wouldn't mix it with mostly anything, basically because you're going to get the best of the three mints. You're going to get the spearmint winter fresh taste, you're going to get the mouth watering, and then you get the really strong peppermint cooling effect. So really, it's not something that I would mix with a lot of flavors because it does have three different mints in it, I think. So it's not something I can see myself mixing. It's definitely a standalone flavor that I would recommend you smoke by itself. But overall, a very, very solid mixture. But yeah, anyways, really nice spearmint, winter fresh sweetness to it. It's going to make your mouth water. You're going to have a really strong peppermint cooling effect that's going to clear your senses out. So overall, it's a very solid mixture. I'm going to have to give it a 9 out of 10. And Mike from the Hookah Enthusiast is up next.
Thank you, MG Hookah. What's up, guys? It's Mike here for you, giving you my take on Starbuzz's Bold White Mint. So, here we go. No surprise, big Starbuzz clouds, no complaints. As far as the flavor, the mint that I pick up is a blend of spearmint and a winter fresh flavor. You're able to pick up both flavors on the inhale and on the exhale, or at least I am. As far as the strength of the mint itself, it is strong, but it's not overbearing. It's not something like a cane mint or a NAHA miso mint where it's really strong and it'll blow your head off. This is still strong enough. It's going to open up your chest a little bit, give you that nice little cooling effect that you look for in a mint. As far as the longevity, I'm in my second round of cools with the Lotus. I'm still good at getting solid flavor out of it. It started to die down a little bit around an hour and a half or so, but like I say, I'm still getting solid mint flavor. So the longevity is good. Heat management, haven't had any issues, so excellent there. Now, as far as my personal rating goes, I'm more of a peppermint or a straight mint type of smoker, so this is something that I wouldn't not smoke it, but I don't find myself craving to smoke it. So it's right there around the average level, the middle level. So I'm going to have to give this a 7 out of 10. If you're a spearmint or winter fresh flavor fan, I think you're really going to enjoy this. And if you want something that's not going to blow your head off, as like a cane mint or a miso mint, then go ahead and give this one a try. I think you're really going to enjoy it. So that's my take on Starbuzz's Bold White Mint. Up next, the Hookah Demon.
Thanks a lot, Mike. Hookah Demon here, and here is my take on Starbuzz's White Mint. Now, when I smell it, as many of you probably know, I am a very big mint fan, but when I smell this flavor, it smells like a mixture of toothpaste and some sort of sweet gum flavor. They probably put the sweeter mint in there to probably try to mask the toothpaste flavor, but I don't think they really did a good job trying to mask it. So let me take a hit and I will tell you guys what I taste from it. Now when I taste this flavor, it really just tastes like I'm smoking toothpaste. Like, straight up, just toothpaste. There is some weird aftertaste it leaves in your mouth, but, I mean, it's just pure toothpaste to me, and like I said, I like mint flavors, but this one is probably one of the worst mint flavors I have probably ever had. Now, I'm not saying it is the worst, but it probably, or it's in there somewhere. Now, I'm not saying that it's a bad flavor. Some people might like the taste of toothpaste, so if you like the taste of toothpaste, then this is perfect flavor for you. It's not a really strong mint. It's not gonna knock you on your butt. That's not how strong it is, but that's the toothpaste. It's just, it tastes too much like it, and I enjoy brushing my teeth much like the next guy, but I don't enjoy smoking the flavor. So my overall rating that I'm gonna have to give this, it's gonna have to be probably a 4 out of 10, just because I don't like the flavor at all. I'm gonna be 100% completely honest, but that's just my take. 4 out of 10 for me. I got Canadian Shisha up for you guys next.
Thank you, Hookah Demon. Guys, I'm Canadian Shisha, and I will get on to my portion of the review. Now, when I opened up the tin, the first thing I smelled, to be completely honest with you, was toothpaste. It was the very first smell I got, and it's still what I get out of it. Now, as far as the smoke goes, that's a whole different thing. I'll get into that right now. Smoke quality is great. Always big clouds of Starbuzz. There's never anything to worry about. Now, as far as the taste goes, I do pick up a bit of toothpaste. It's a white mint, so it's kind of like Scott's Mint, the little white mint candies, but it's also a lot like a Winter Fresh vanilla kind of taste, so you do get that like Crest toothpaste flavor in there. Now, the enjoyable factor of this is the cooling effect. It does have a nice strong cooling effect that does coat the throat on the inhale. It's on the cooling effect factor, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10 as far as like the strength of the cooling factor. It's really good. But the flavor itself, it's not my favorite mint. It's not bad. I know there are going to be people out there who do like it. So, you know, there are ups and downs to it. But for me, it's not something I would smoke every day, you know, for sure. But it is something that, you know, once in a while, it's not so bad. Again, I do get toothpaste, a kind of a Winter Fresh kind of mint, as well as like a Scott's Junior Mint candy. So those are what I'm getting out of it. Let me take one more hit for you. All in all, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Up next, Dragonfly Mike.
Thank you very much, Canadian Shisha. It's Dragonfly Mike, and let me pop into some clouds for you. On the inhale flavor, you get a cooling type mint flavor to it. On the exhale, for me, I gotta jump on the bandwagon. I really do get a toothpaste type flavor. Now, I don't mind the taste of toothpaste, but it's not something that I want to smoke. Now, I know I'm not really a big mint fan. That kind of holds me back and affects my rating a little bit. but I really did like grapefruit, so I thought, you know what, maybe I'm going to like white mint, and not so much at all. This is actually a flavor that I don't want to smoke. First time I loaded it up, I wasn't able to get through the bowl. It's just, I can't distinguish different mints in this. For me, it's just a toothpaste flavor. That's the flavor that I get from it. It's something that I really just don't want to smoke. I know there are a lot of people that actually really enjoyed this flavor. I talked to a few other reviewers and they were real into the white mint. Me personally, I can't really get through a bowl. Because of that, my rating is very low. I'm only giving this a 2 out of 10. It's just something that I don't want to smoke. I can't really think of a time where I want to smoke this flavor. The reason that I'm giving it a 2 and not lower is because I think the inhale flavor is okay and the clouds are still there. With Starbuzz, you're always going to get good clouds from it. So it's not something that I can completely throw away, but it's something that I am not going to smoke. This is not something I want to really, I can't really enjoy any aspect to this flavor. With that said, I still recommend trying it out. As I said, I know there are a lot of people that really enjoyed the flavor. So if you are a big mint fan, try out white mint. You may end up really liking it. With that, I think that's all I got, and back to you, Sean.
Thank you, Dragonfly. Smoker Pass here again, and I'm ready to tell you how I feel about white mint. Okay, so let's get into this. White mint. It's minty. I think we've all come to the conclusion that it's minty. It's a cooling sensation. But what is causing that cooling sensation? I think that this is a nice sweet blend of mints. And I say sweet blend because there's some sweetness to this. Majority of this flavor, I think, comes from Winter Fresh. Just a nice Winter Fresh mix. But that other portion of that, 30%, is going to be a sweet mint. And I'm starting to pull a little bit of kind of a candy cane, almost like a peppermint. First I was leaning towards vanilla, but no, there's no vanilla in this. There's a white flower on it, but no vanilla. So I'm gonna have to lean towards the other way and go back to my original assumption of a peppermint, kind of just some type of candy mint, just a sweet mint. It's pretty comparable to bubblegum out there, just kind of like an Orbitz, like a fresh mint. It's just something refreshing, it's cooling. Longevity wise, the cooling sensation in this, since it's majority Winter Fresh to me, the cooling sensation definitely lasts a long time in the bowl, but the sweetness is where it dies out. That's the first thing to go. I'd probably say about an hour into the bowl, I'm left with just the cooling sensation. It's not bad. I mean, you still have clouds, you still have a mint flavor, but the sweetness is what I was looking for. It's what gets you when you first start smoking the bowl. I want to carry that flavor all the way through. So, an overall rating for me is a 7.5, which is going to bring our total score to 34.5. and an overall rating of 6 out of 10. So it's not a passing number, but then again, you're going to get a group review. We all have different taste buds. You might have AOJ say something tastes like fart, and I might like that. So survey says I like farts, but I don't like farts. It's an overall thing. It's a group thing. Different taste buds, different flavors. We're bringing it to you. We are NAHA. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and comment. We will see you guys next month. Whole new brand. Whole new flavor. Same channel. Alright guys, catch you later.